What is going on? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alif, and in this amazing video, I'm going to share with you how to get started with your digital marketing career in 2021. Now, keep in mind these routes that I'm about to share with you, specifically two routes. They don't require you to go and get a formal education in marketing because I myself never have done that, so I want to know what that's like. And second, these are of my own opinion, so don't just watch my videos, but also watch other people's videos on how they got started with their digital marketing career. And now, without further ado, let's just jump into route number one on how to start your digital marketing career in 2021 from complete scratch. So route number one when it comes to starting your career in digital marketing is self-learning and doing digital marketing yourself, so you build the expertise and the skill sets needed to get you a job in digital marketing. Now, what's great about digital marketing is that you don't necessarily need a job or a school or a program or a process to do digital marketing. You can literally do it yourself. If you have something to product, like for example, a side hustle, or maybe your aunt's real estate business, or maybe you just want to promote yourself, you can still do digital marketing through all those different mediums. So how do we apply this for ourselves? Well, this is the route that I want you to take. First, identify something that you are extremely passionate about. In this case, let's assume that it is self-development. You love self-development. Now, the way you want to practice digital marketing around something you're passionate about is, you can start your own podcast and get guests on the show, and then cut the long form podcast into bite-sized social media clips for Instagram or social media or LinkedIn or Facebook or whatever it is. That is a great skill you're learning, because not only are you learning how to create a podcast, but you're learning how to distribute long form content for social media. And then you're also learning social media marketing, right? Think about it. That alone is going to teach you a lot of digital marketing skills. You can, if you're into self-development, you can become an influencer of some sort where you're trying to grow a social media following, whether it's on LinkedIn, whether it's on Instagram or TikTok, learning how the algorithm works and trying to grow an audience around your passion for self-development or whatever your passion is. That process, let's say you're trying to grow a following, you end up trying to be an influencer. The process of growing an audience on a social media platform is going to teach you so much about social media marketing that you can add that on your resume, mention it during an interview, or add it to your LinkedIn featured section, and that'll already make you a really smart digital marketer. Or maybe you're not into the video kind of stuff, you can also write blogs on self-development and learn how to SEO optimize the blog and try to get it to hit the #1 ranking on Google. And just doing that process alone is going to teach you so much about SEO and further enhancing your digital marketing skill set. Or heck, maybe you created a lead magnet and your goal is to get email subscribers, so you use the lead magnet as a way to capture emails, and then on top of that you run Facebook ads or Instagram ads towards the lead magnet in order to get email subscribers. If you can do that through something you're passionate about, like self-development, let's say, that process of doing alone will teach you so much about digital marketing. That's how I personally kind of learned digital marketing. Now, here's the thing. Why am I telling you to do things on your own? How will it actually help your career? Well, a couple of different ways. First, you have literally the skill sets to do the job. So let's say an interview pops up and the interviewer asks you, hey, I noticed that you don't have any work experience when it comes to digital marketing. Why do you feel like you're qualified for this job? You can literally say, well, honestly, I started my own blog around self-development and I wanted to learn SEO. So I actually ended up using a lot of tactics to optimize the blog further and get it to #1 ranking on Google. As you can see over here, this is the blog that I actually ranked. And now for your company, what I can do is, if you have a blog, I can get your website so much more traffic, literally organically, just by writing a very SEO optimized blog. Would that be something you're interested in? Now imagine an interviewer, they know you don't have work experience, but they hear something like that. You're most likely gonna get the job, You can also create case studies around your different projects. So let's say you learn how to create a lead magnet. You can write a LinkedIn article about the process you took to create the lead magnet, put it on your featured section. Now when a hiring manager goes on your LinkedIn profile, they read the case study and they're like, wow, he actually knows his stuff. She actually knows his stuff. I'm interested in interviewing this particular individual. And the last reason why you want to create your own projects to learn digital marketing yourself is that it'll give you a very clear understanding on what niche of digital marketing is right for you. For example, the way I learned digital marketing is I started my own career coaching side hustle where I had to try to capture email subscribers and convert them to actual leads. And doing that process taught me that I love copywriting, I love conversions, and I love creating funnels and email marketing. That was my passion. But what I didn't necessarily like was the paid ads, running paid ads and everything, and make sure all the money is going in the right budgets. That was not necessarily for me. And SEO optimizing blogs was not for me. And again, through experimenting things, experimenting through my own side hustle, I started to learn, okay, this is the niche of digital marketing that I want to go into. Now I can double down because I like it and I know I am strong at it. Boom. So I got so much clarity just by doing my own thing. Whoa. But I got so much clarity just doing my own thing. And that's why it's so important you start practicing digital marketing yourself, just so you can get that clarity. I know I speak with a lot, especially students coming into marketing and everything, and they're kind of overwhelmed because I want to get into digital marketing. I don't know where to start. I don't know what skill to learn. And the idea of marketing is just so broad and vague. Like it's like going against Goliath or something. So there's a lot of overwhelm I notice when it comes to first-time marketers, and the best way to get clarity, if that sounds like you, is to just start doing digital marketing. Just do it. Just freaking do it, man. Now keep in mind, you don't always have to start your own projects. Maybe you can volunteer for a non-for-profit and do digital marketing for them. That'll also teach you a lot about digital marketing. Or heck, let's say you have an auntie who does real estate. You might want to just help her get more clients via social media and lead magnets and website optimizing and design and all this stuff, right? So again, you don't have to always do your own thing. You can help others do their own thing as well. All right, so that is route number 1 that you can take when it comes to starting off your career in digital marketing. Now, let's get into route number 2. Now, how do I even start this? So keep in mind, for me, I got into digital marketing without ever going to school for marketing. I had no formal work experience in marketing, and I was still able to break into the space. But if I were to start over, and let's say I had no experience, right? And I needed to break into digital marketing, the second route that I would look at are what's called boot camps. Now, what is a boot camp? Think of boot camps as what it sounds like. Condensed degrees in marketing, where you're going to be learning a lot about digital marketing while at the same time getting the practical experience through projects in this condensed course. And also the course provider, the bootcamp provider, they'll generally also help you with employment, finding employment. For example, some examples of bootcamp, especially if you're in the Toronto area, are Lighthouse Labs, BrainStation, Juno Academy. These are the different type of boot camps that are out there that you might want to look into. But what's great about these boot camps is that they're shorter. Think of them as like degrees, like schooling. They're pretty much like schooling. Think of them as condensed schooling, but with practical exercises that you can do so you actually practically apply digital marketing. And secondly, they also help you find employment. Some of the boot camps I know, they actually don't let you pay the tuition until you get your first job in digital marketing. And some of the boot camps even say like 80% of our students generally get jobs after they're done the boot camp. So keep in mind, I'm not saying go to college or go to university. I'm saying go to a boot camp. Why? Again, practical experience plus they help you find employment, which is important. Whereas school, you study a big textbook on theories of marketing and then you leave school and you're like, what do I do now? Whereas this bootcamp holds you throughout the process. Now, one thing I will also recommend before you get into a bootcamp and sign up for a bootcamp is speak with graduates from the bootcamp. Find them on LinkedIn, message them on LinkedIn, say, hey, I'm thinking of going to this bootcamp. Can I jump on a brief 15-minute phone call with you to ask you a little bit about your experience with the bootcamp? Now, this is gonna be important because you want their feedback on was the bootcamp worthy? Did they help you find employment? Was there practical experience they were able to gain from their time at the bootcamp? Make sure you talk to people who graduated from these bootcamps before you sign up with one, just so you can do your due diligence. Due diligence. Due diligence. And there you have it, my 2 routes on how I would start my digital marketing career if I were to start off from scratch without any formal education. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want more marketing tips, tricks, and all these great things, subscribe to my marketing newsletter down in the description of this video. If you have any more questions about marketing, leave them in the comment section below, and I promise you, answer the questions. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. Peace out, my friend. Peace out.